welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our bi-weekly casual talk fest. My name is Tay.
I'm Boat Boy, Tori Thompson.
I'm Hacker Boy, Tyler Mathieson.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Now, we did get... Oh, sorry, Tyler. How are you?
I don't care.
Okay,
Go.
so yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, I figured you didn't, but I wanted to at least include you because, you know, we're just such good friends. So we did get a written-in question from a new but very, very dedicated, had made it through the entire Skyrim catalog already.
Jesus,
Which
really?
is fucking incredible.
That's insane.
It's like 150
insane.
episodes
Get
or
some
something like that.
sleep. Jesus Christ.
And that is, oh boy, Chi L. C-H-E? Che.
Che L, I'm going to guess.
Okay, sure.
Well, let's
Maybe it's one word like chi.
What if
like
it's
one
the
word.
protagonist
Yeah.
from Portal, Chell?
But there's a space. It's Chi space, capital L.
Maybe that was taken.
She's got to protect her identity.
True.
Somehow.
That's true.
That's
It's her
Chell.
alt account.
Chell.
Yeah.
Let's settle on Chell.
She doesn't
Okay.
want people knowing that she watches our shit.
L. They ask first loves and getting over them. What kind of tips do we have on that? And I think
advice.
it's sort of advice. Yeah. Like what
You lit up so hard for
I've
this.
you've been itching to give out some
itching
wisdom, some nuggets of
impart
wisdom.
my wisdom
Tyler
on our
can-
very impressionable audience, which will do whatever I say.
Tyler can trade blows with
You're all
Dr.
my-
Phil.
You're all my sleeper agents that I activate as soon as I give advice. Here's my advice. First loves. How do you get over them? You don't. Ever. You remember them. Forever. You're never, ever getting over it. So quit living in a fantasy land where you can. You're going to think about them every day the rest of your life. You're going to wake up and think about them and wonder, where did I go oh so wrong? And then,
Lost a friend.
yeah,
Somewhere
exactly.
along in the bitterness.
Yeah, we all know Snow Patrol, okay? we
fray, but
we
okay.
all know and love Snow Patrol. We love it.
We love them.
we good?
We can't get enough. Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah, sorry.
Is this now our Snow Patrol fan cast?
Absolutely it is.
That is.
Let's write that down.
We'll get a name. We'll get an R&D team on it.
We'll
Okay.
catalog it. Yep.
You're never gonna get over them ever in your entire life. You're gonna wake up every single morning. You're gonna be making your coffee, and you're gonna think, "Fuck, I screwed that one up, didn't I?" And then it's gonna stay with you. But you don't need to forget. You need to forgive. Find it within your own heart to get over that, because it was so long ago that it means nothing anymore. And they probably, actually, no, they genuinely do meth now. So it's all good in the end.
Yeah. So here's the thing: is I thought, knowing you, then immediately you were going to be like, "Well, here's the thing:
Kill them.
Yeah. But I'm happy about your actual approach to that.
My actual approach is get them addicted to meth.
Yeah.
And then you'll...
You didn't say that. You said they do meth, implying that they found it on their own.
implying that... Who knows how they got into it?
Right.
Get them into meth, and then their life is ruined. You're doing much, much better. Boom, you win.
Yes.
Because that's all it's about. It's about who wins and who loses. Did you
gotta-
upgrade, downgrade, win, or lose?
You got to sneak into their house, apartment, wherever they're living, and you gotta slip the magic into their lucky charm. So the next morning, oops, addicted.
Oops, addicted. What the fuck was that I had last night? I need some more of that, and I need
Yeah.
it for the rest of my life.
But they misconstrue it, so you see them like walking on the street with those like dehydrated marshmallows like rubbing on their fucking teeth and shit.
Either way, then they look like a fucking weirdo, so you still win.
So you still win.
Yeah.
Get them addicted to any substance. Not weed, because it's not addictive, but any other substance.
It's a gateway drug, Tyler. How could you possibly say that to our very impressionable audience?
Do drugs, you'll be way cooler, kids.
Yeah, if you do it. Like, that's a tip if you want to be cool. But
Oh, yeah.
like,
Yeah. You know that dare lion that came to your guys' schools? You could probably beat the shit out of him.
Was it a lion?
I think it was a lion.
What does it have to do with drugs at all?
Lion's pride. You're too prideful to do drugs?
Yeah.
Or
What? That doesn't mean...
I think it's because a lion is powerful.
I suppose, but...
Now that Tay is pulling up pictures of the lion, I'm realizing that was the furries' first attempt at implementing themselves
into the schools.
Into the schools.
Oh, into the schools, yes.
Kinda
Into the
getting
school
like-
system.
Yeah.
The first instance
They tried to
of-
gain acceptance.
Yeah, the first instance of furries infiltrating the mainstream was definitely Disney. Are you shitting me?
That's not
Robin
furries.
Hood.
No, they were just riding off the wave.
Yeah,
No,
they were just
Robin Hood.
making cartoons, and they just didn't know how to animate people, so they did animals.
Well, no, they were animating cartoons, and they were like, "Oh, it'd be funny if they were animals." And they thought to themselves, and they said, "I quote, no one's going to be fucked up enough to be attracted to this sexually. But those people would be absolute fucking freaks.
But then someone was watching it and they were like, I want to cum on that fox.
I don't know how to say
rub
this.
my cum on that fox. I
Yeah.
want to smother it.
I want to knot that fur up with some of that good sticky stuff.
And I don't want to brush it out because I want it to be walking around with evidence
With a
of
badge.
what I've done.
Yeah.
I
badge,
absolutely love how in this image search, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th image to show up is transformation porn of the Dare
Exactly,
lion.
because they did. They,
God.
Dare also didn't think, hey, no
Fucking-
sick, twisted freak is going to make porn out of this, right?
Yeah. Like,
Fucking
we're doing a good
furries,
thing.
holy
We're trying to
shit.
help these kids. They're not going to fucking draw us naked.
No.
Oh,
They-
boy,
well,
did
he
they
already doesn't have
miscalculate.
pants. So,
So you're objectifying him.
no, there's
okay.
flaw
So
num-
you're objectifying
no, that's
him
flaw number
because
one
he's not
in
wearing
their,
pants.
No,
he's
that's
asking
flaw number
for
one
it.
in their character design.
So he's asking to be
I
sexualized
am
because he's
saying
not
that
wearing
at all.
pants.
You are twisting my words.
You literally just said that. Oh, Pooh Bear, huh? What do you have to say about that?
Huh?
You gonna objectify
You
Pooh
sick
Bear right
fuck.
here live on air?
beloved children's character, Winnie the Pooh, because he's not wearing pants. He's asking to be sexualized.
Number 1, stuffed animal, different. Number 2, what the fuck are you on about?
Number 3, not stuffed animal. He doesn't wear pants in the other pictures.
No, I was
either.
talking about Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear is a stuffed animal.
Pooh Bear is a
Pooh
character.
Bear's a cartoon.
So is the Dare Lion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're the one that brought up.
You're the one that's
that brought up.
sexualizing this drawing. And frankly, it's fucked up. And I do sincerely apologize to any cartoon characters watching right
are
now.
we talking about getting
Anyway,
over your
let's get-
first loved one?
Yeah, until Tay distracted the
Yeah, until
conversation.
you
Tori,
had
could
to
you-
take it into a very, very hateful place.
My methodology, get them addicted to meth. It worked for me, it'll work for you. Then you're never going to be attracted to them because their teeth are falling out.
It allegedly worked for you. I wanted to add in there. And
For
Man.
legal reasons.
I didn't expect you to hit the nail on the head quite so good with that one, T. Here's the thing. You're just going to think about it a lot. And then one day you'll be like, it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time heals everything like that.
But you are, even to this day,
But-
you will think about it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think about, why did I get a boner at the dance? It happens.
Okay, so
Well,
I think this is a different sort of thing. Now, what caused the boner at the dance? Was it a thought of a past love?
No,
you
it
with
was
the past
It
love?
was with.
Yeah.
And then I got a boner.
how old were you?
You're gonna be like, what if that nook?
15.
What if that nook I
So
never got was the
that's
best nook?
Normal?
But then I still think of it. Like, that's the thing, is that you're never going to forget, like, maybe
Oh, I
things
see
would
what
have
you
been
mean.
different if I didn't get a boner at the dance.
Did
Yeah.
she break up with you because of the boner at the dance?
Yes.
It was a couple days later. So
was
it could have been because of the boner.
It was because you unsheathed the boner.
It was because I unsheathed the boner.
Yeah.
That's a felony.
No, I didn't. No, I meant like it came, like the foreskin shed and it came out of the foreskin.
Yeah. So, and this is a
Unsheathed.
little inside baseball, but dicks they do shed. Their
They do shed their foreskin.
like it's like a snake,
yeah.
sort of.
It picks up new material every 10 years, I think.
It's like a Katamari dick.
It's kind of like when
It
you
sort
have
of
to go,
just collects around it.
once you turn 25 and you have to like reinstate your license every 10 years, that's when it does it.
Is that a 25?
Yeah.
You don't have to do it. Oh, I guess you.
Once you turn 25, you reinstate it, and
Gotcha.
then every year after, it's 10 years. Every time after, you know?
Okay.
Hey, you got any advice
Yeah. But yeah.
for our comedy podcast?
Yeah, for our comedy show podcast, talk about serious topics all of a sudden. Yeah, no, like time heals everything for like that, you know? So for me,
I don't think you teed that one up well enough, Tyler.
oh shit, was I supposed to tell a joke?
I thought I really
Guys,
put
I'm
it on the
fucking so-
slowest setting of like
Guys, I'm
the
fucking
automatic
sorry.
pitch machine.
I think that's the one
know what?
line that completely distills your position on this podcast. As, oh shit, was I supposed to tell a joke
See, you guys
on our comedy podcast?
earlier you were roasting me for no reason. Now I feel like I deserve it.
this is the only time you felt you deserved.
Yes, actually, yes.
I don't know. You were sexualizing a lion, but please
my
go ahead
fucking
with,
God.
That's true.
with first love advice.
Okay,
on our
fine.
comedy podcast.
You don't know how old that
Real-
lion is. And I'll say it. So
we have no idea how old that lion is,
yeah.
and we have no idea if he ages or if he stays the same age.
Or if he's got Benny Button's disease.
What?
Maybe he's going backwards.
Tay, you got any advice for first love on our comedy podcast?
Fuck them. Just go back and fuck them. Restart the relationship all over again. They hurt you, you hurt them. Fuck it. Just do it.
That's pretty good.
That's horrible. That's horrible. Don't go back to them.
I fucking hate you so much.
So here's the thing. You got to fake amnesia. Right?
And
Stick with me.
restart.
Not even restart.
You see the movie 50 First Dates?
Because if it's your first love, or chances are that it's going to be like you were their first love. You know, maybe it was like the first kind of
wasn't.
Okay. Well, okay. But if you just walk up and you're like, "Oh, hey, babe," and you like lean in, well, let's be honest, you don't do that at that age. You're like, "Write me a letter and then have your friend give it to me and let's never see each other."
Yep.
And then eventually you
Nowadays-
realize that doesn't fly in 12th grade, but
Nowadays-
I learned
The hard way.
late. Yeah.
Nowadays,
no one told
it's
me.
an edited screenshot from SpongeBob, like "Date Me YN" or some shit like that. I don't know.
And they got a circle.
Now
with
it's
them.
just memes.
But if you fake
Yeah.
amnesia, then you can just walk up and you can go ahead and totally pretend. And you gotta see, if they did have true feelings for you, it hurt them to break up with you, but they felt they had to do it. But do they have the balls to do it twice? Do it in a public place? You gotta fake the amnesia in a public place where they don't want to see you cry.
This is like severe gaslighting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
This is like the most extreme.
Honey pot the boo, and that's how you get back in with your first love. And then they're locked in for at least another month.
So what's the outcome here? If they're like,
You get
oh,
to
I
date
thought
them.
we were supposed to be
no,
getting
hold on.
over them.
Hold on.
No, but we've already established you won't. You're not gonna get over.
Here's my question though is
Yeah.
if they take you back after saying like, oh, that must have been who else I was.
When they take you back, yeah.
Before I had amnesia. When they take you back, are you like, fucking score, yeah. But if they reject you again, do you drop the amnesia and just go, fucking knew it, you dumb bitch, and then walk away?
You take the
Ooh,
slighted
yeah.
you take the slighted
Yeah.
mail method.
Or do you keep up the amnesia?
No, you take the slighted mail method that you see on like Tinder or Facebook messages where you type hey like 18 times and then they say stop messaging me and you say whatever you dumb ugly bitch and then there you go.
Yeah.
Or if you did want to keep up the amnesia thing, yeah, I'm still not over it. You pretend you have 51st dates disease. And that way, every day, oh, hey, babe. You keep reliving that day, and every
That is
day
some fucking
she has to break up
nightmare
with you,
fuel.
or
That
he
is
has to
some
break up.
nightmare
I didn't
fuel.
think you could add to the gaslighting, but you really
Oh, Tyler, there's no end to the gaslighting until you win.
This isn't even a gaslight. This is a full-on inferno at this point.
yeah.
Yeah, it's where you. It's the only way to defeat your enemies.
I'm gonna
truly.
say the best method was get them addicted.
That Bath and Body Works method
No.
is the best way to go.
I'm gonna say get them addicted to meth because then their teeth are falling out and their eyes are sunk into their heads and you won't be attracted to them. But you'll still think about that boner you got when you were 15.
It was probably
It was the best boner.
it was the best boner I ever had.
I think there was more blood in that boner than I've ever had in my brain ever.
It sort of had like a, you know how like pelicans,
It pulsed.
you know how pelicans can keep like stuff in their gullet?
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. It had so much ejaculate sort of piled up in there.
Yeah.
Dude, it was an ejaculate sack. It just hanging. It's sort of just like you've seen Van Helsing.
Yep.
You know where the vampires are being born?
Yeah, where they pop out of. It's like that.
Yeah, you gotta stick your
And they
hand
were
in.
like, yeah, it's like a heartbeat. It was pulsing.
Yeah.
There was like,
Was there a little bit of thought in your mind that was like, I might split my dick in half right now?
on the zipper, yeah, because I was wearing dress pants and they were very uncomfortable. They were like the Coles dress pants. They weren't
so
nice
not-
dress pants.
Yeah. So there was no stretch, no
There
comfort
was
to 'em.
there was no stretch or comfort. It was just pure discomfort.
Did you buy it in the shirt, pant, and tie combo?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
didn't.
so you weren't that bad.
I wasn't that bad. I got them all separate.
Did anyone notice your boner at this dance?
She did.
Did she say something?
No.
A couple days later when she broke up
a
with
couple
him.
days later when she broke up with me.
Did she?
I don't think that was the reason.
Do I know this person?
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, well, good. We can talk about that off air because
It's been
Boy, do
you
I have
this
some
whole
questions.
time.
baby.
Do you want to watch 50 First Dates? The Adam Sandler classic?
I thought you'd never ask. Does anyone ship us? I sure hope
Do we
so.
have shippers?
Oh God.
But we don't have we couldn't have a cute name though.
Wait, no,
Tyler.
I brought that up once before to you guys. I was like, hey, do you guys want me to commission a fanfic as a joke between you two? And you were vehemently against
Yeah,
it.
but that's you making it very real on your own.
Yeah,
It's not an
and
organic process right there.
suppose.
It's gotta be. It's gotta come from a place of love.
It's got to come from
not
love.
money.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
true. That's
Money
true.
is not love. So another thing to do: get very rich.
That is true, because if you have a lot of wealth, things will just come to you that you want.
Exactly.
They say more money, more problems. I couldn't disagree.
I
More
disagree.
money, you're going to stay with me forever.
More money, you can have whoever you want.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. So when you're approaching someone going, I know that initially you don't want me, but money, do you just like open up the Wells Fargo app and show them your account summary?
No,
or
you
do
buy them something very
Yeah,
expensive.
But that could be a one-time deal.
You got to risk it to get the biscuit.
You got to get something that will prove that you're going to you're going to be able to maintain that sort of purchase, right? So something like
A house.
a house or a car or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Because like you're not going to buy a car with the intent of just having it sit there. You need to put gas into it. You got to get insurance. You know,
If you can afford gas, it doesn't
would-
make you rich. But anyway.
I would say this in the wise words of very good friend of the show and millennial mentor Drake, rapper Drake.
Okay.
He says, "I bought this one a purse. I bought this one a house. I bought this one a mall. I keep buying shit. Just make sure you keep track of it all." Now, I want to know what the girl who got a mall did to Drake, where he was like, "Fuck it, a purse or a house will not do. I'm gonna buy you a mall, an entire mall."
Yeah, what would you
Now,
do with that? You
She
could
had to have licked the butthole something fierce.
Now, hold on.
She was mushing that.
Are we assuming it's MALL and not MAUL?
I bought her a mall? like he bought a group of hyenas to maul her?
He's Drake.
Isn't a maul also like one of those big axes that splits wood?
That's also what I was thinking.
I feel like, but it goes up in price. I don't think
No, maybe
a
it
mall,
went purse, house, axe.
I don't know why Drake would be buying someone an axe. I'm just going
Why
to
the
assume
fuck would he buy someone a mall?
she did lick his butthole, as previously
That's
stated.
true.
But not just licked it, she did something crazy with his butthole.
Yeah.
He had a prostate orgasm guaranteed.
Yeah.
And I want to get that out first here on our comedy podcast.
Okay, sort of breaking news.
That breaking news reports are coming in that Drake did indeed receive a prostate orgasm. And then he proceeded to buy this girl a mall. MALL. Shopping mall.
Or Darth Maul.
Oh shit. That'd be dope.
Yes, he bought Star Wars. That would actually be very profitable.
Yeah.
Insanely profitable.
He also
Profitable.
had to buy Disney for that.
Yeah.
But, you know.
He can do
afford
it.
He can afford it.
He can afford it.
Yeah.
Do you see that Disney's buying Hulu? I thought they
Oh
were.
no, are they?
Yeah, I thought they
They're
were.
starting their own streaming.
I know. They're starting their own streaming, but then they're buying Hulu.
No, what I think it is they were like, we're starting our own streaming service. And everyone was like, we're not going to pay for that. And they're like, fuck, we'll just buy Hulu instead.
Yeah, they were just like, oh, you're going to go to Hulu instead? That's still us, fuckers.
Isn't Hulu like the most hated of the big three?
What are the big three? Netflix,
Netflix.
Hulu.
Amazon?
Netflix, Hulu,
Oh.
Amazon.
I would
I'd say
think-
Amazon
yeah, I would think
because
it's
Amazon
Amazon.
has the worst fucking interface on planet
It
Earth.
is the worst interface, but at least it doesn't have fucking commercials. The reason we all switched over to streaming services.
Yeah, true.
This is true.
That and you can also buy channels through Amazon. Like you can buy
Yeah,
HBO.
really? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I think you can
don't
do
get me
that on
wrong.
Hulu too. I think you can do that on Hulu
The benefit of
too.
Hulu though is that it's more current, like as they're coming out. Whereas for like Netflix and Amazon, you have to wait a bit.
Yeah,
for
but I
them
don't
to
want
come
to
out.
fucking watch ads.
Yeah, like
I
I'm
pay
not-
for it. I
yeah.
don't want ads. That's the whole reason I'm fucking paying you.
Like YouTube is lucky it's the only thing of its kind, or people would not stand for how many ads. Like you watch a 10-minute video and there's 4 commercials in it.
Yeah.
That are unskippable 30-second ads. Like people would be
God,
out
we
of that
need
shit.
a YouTube competitor so bad. It's bad.
Oh yeah, I mean, we are gracious for our overlord YouTube.
No,
we
fuck it.
love YouTube.
No, fuck it. International waters, baby.
we want to be on featured lists.
That's with the law, not YouTube.
Oh, that's
YouTube
true.
will crush us. They already are.
They are crushing us.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, we keep popping up in their analytics, and they're like, no, and hit reject.
Yeah.
Like a big red button. Shapeless Gaming keeps popping up, and they're like, no.
Yeah, they're just sitting there like on the Iron Throne. No. Yes, to Jake Paul videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of YouTubers, in light of recent news, there are two YouTubers that have recently lost their notoriety. We won't go too far into that because I don't want to stir the drama or get too inside baseball.
We're famous. We are
you know what I
famous
fucking
drama
meant.
stirrers. Yeah, people pay attention to us.
Yeah, but my question to you two is, if we...
Wait, I don't know who this. I don't know what you're talking about.
There
Pro Jared,
and
James Charles.
James Charles, yeah.
Who's James Charles?
He's makeup dude. He
Pro Jared's gamer dude.
yeah. Both of them did some pretty not cool stuff, and now they're
To each other? Are they beefing
no,
or are
no,
they
no,
separately?
Two separate
but at the same time?
entities.
Yeah,
At the
separate
same
entities
time.
at the
Okay.
same time. James Charles is losing millions of subscribers a day. Pro Jared is losing thousands.
But James Charles.
But we
was
can't
on a
talk about
completely
what they did?
I mean, we can talk about it, but
rather
it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
'Cause
just want context. But
Yeah, it's already been like beaten into the ground. I can tell you after the show.
Okay.
But basically, my question for our comedy podcast
Yep.
is if we all had bigger online personalities
Yeah.
of the size of these other creators,
Mm-hmm.
what's the thing that would cause your downfall most likely? I'll go first for Tyler, something racist.
No, I don't
no.
think it'd be something racist, but I do think it would be something not racist, but still very offensive to a bunch of people.
No, it
I
would
can
never
see
be
that.
racist because I am the most careful motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be it. You just lost the ball game right there.
Oh, no.
For Tay, it'd be people discovering that Tay is a furry
No, I'm open about that. That's fine.
Shouldn't be.
and jerks off on cats.
What? No!
You heard it here
Boom.
first.
Roasted.
Real
That's
talk,
right,
though,
bring it
it
in, boys.
probably would.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't have a downfall because my apology would be way too good because I wouldn't
Ooh.
fall into the stupid tropes of like not crying like, hey guys, I'm just like, first of all, you got to say sorry. You can't just say like, I'm really mad at myself that I let you down. That's not an apology.
Yeah.
You got to just straight up say sorry. Even if it's you're speaking to the void,
Yeah.
the void is beckoning you to say sorry. And if you don't, you will get fucked up.
Like the first thing you should say in an apology video is like, "Hey everyone,
It was your fault.
I'm sorry, I fucked up. Let's talk about it so that this doesn't happen again."
Yeah, but YouTubers live in a separate world.
Yeah, or what I've learned from this experience, right? So like that won't happen for either of these two in this case.
you just got to play victim.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the
this was a
big
bad
play.
event and it happened to
because
me.
of you.
Yeah, it happened to me, and I don't. Doesn't anyone care how I feel?
Fake
because-
cry.
Yeah.
You gotta put that fake crying in there.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't, you're done.
Or you open up the notes app on your phone, type something up, tweet it out, take a screenshot of it, tweet it out.
that is the fucking.
So everyone can see the
ticket.
red squiggles where you fucked up and didn't correct it.
Yep. So I've got one for Tori as well.
Yeah, what would I do?
Tori's downfall from online personality would
Well,
be.
I mean, mine was so correct that I'm eager to hear what Tori's is.
yeah, it would be
on our comedy podcast.
would be a leaked video.
Oh, boy.
Of a casual conversation between you and another friend or one of us or whatever.
It'd be me.
Where someone says like, "Oh, Tori, what do you think of your fans?" And you just be like, "Honestly, I fucking hate all of them. Every single one of them. I hate all of my fans. I hate doing the videos that I do. I just do it to pay the bills, and I fucking hate everybody." The video cuts, losing thousands of subscribers a minute.
No,
Because I
because here's the
famously
thing.
put the least amount of work into this channel.
Here's the thing, though.
It's
Is that-
hypothetical.
How wrong can you
Is
be,
that the
Tay?
followers-
Hypothetical.
The followers that you gain will already know that you hate them.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you
Sorry
could
I
just
brought
make
it
a
up.
video that just says, well, I thought it was plainly obvious.
Okay, here's a derail from that apparently shitty topic.
We've been very on track so far.
Yeah, I know. How do you guys come up with podcast topics that don't fucking suck, apparently?
I'm
it's sort of
naturally
an
very funny.
I think it's a very introspective type thing, you know? You just pull them out from
I
within
see
your mind
stupid
and body.
thing and I write down stupid thing. Or I have a very active mind that's just filled with dumb shit. It's like a hamster like chasing shit and it just will get so distracted that it's like, pull that.
So what's the difference between good shit and dumb shit? And bad dumb shit? I can't
good
even
sh-
talk anymore.
The good shit and bad shit is neither because I can make both funny.
Boom roasted?
Fucking humble too.
Boom roasted, yeah.
Yeah, my super ego knows no limits.
So for you, it'd definitely be the super ego that takes you down. It's you get far too big for your britches, and that's where people are
No,
like,
I think it'd be
"Oh, boy."
bankruptcy. I think that'd be the only thing that would take me down.
No, I don't think so, because you're pretty frugal.
I am pretty frugal, but once I see that YouTube money coming in, it's like cars, houses,
Babes.
dope shit in it. Yeah, like I'm gonna basically turn into Dan Blizerin or however you say his name, where he just pays models to hang out with him.
Dan Brown.
And then, yep, Dan Brown. And then he flexes on Instagram with Tom Hanks, like, I just wrote a book. Tom Hanks is gonna star in it. What up?
What? How do you star in a book?
He made it. It's part of books too. Cool books. It's something you can do with them.
Yeah, exactly. Tom Hanks is reading it.
Yeah.
I guess there was that one book by James Patterson, who was co-written by, was it Bill Clinton? Who was it? Hold on.
Damn, that's a big.
Yeah,
Like
That's a big
featuring
get.
Bill Clinton.
yeah, no, like he
That's
co-wrote
also
it
a
with
very
someone.
big name to put as the featuring. Like, when you're a lesser name, how do you put featuring Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
Or you could
Yep.
put featuring actual rapist Bill Clinton. But
Yep.
that's just my take.
That's it. It's called "The President Is Missing," and it's written by James Patterson and Bill Clinton.
That's.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Did he? I want to believe Bill reached out. He's just. I love your work.
Hey Jay.
Hey, I'd like to write a book. That sounds pretty fun. Hillary's on my back lately, and I think I just want to write some books.
I'm not so good with the words.
I did a quick Google search for #1 bestsellers. You were at the top of the list, bud.
Google definitely wasn't around
I'm very-
when Billy was in office.
What? That's a recent book.
I don't read books.
Hey, I need to put out more books so people forget about the whole rape thing. Can I write a book with you?
People aren't going to forget about that, are they?
Meanwhile, James Patterson's like, this is gonna sell like hot.
Yeah,
cakes.
it's hot.
He's like,
Okay, here's
I'll cash in on that.
I got
yeah.
a theory.
Yeah.
Okay.
That the publishing industry is just a mafia front, okay?
Could be.
Because it's just money laundering. Because someone, like some weird, obscure, like political figure will put out a book and it will sell like millions and millions and millions of copies.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know a single person who bought that. Like, you would think that from the amount sold, I would know a friend of a friend of a friend who would pick that up or who bought that.
Yeah, it's actually insanely easy to get on the bestseller lists for New York Times.
It's got to be
I
because
feel
no
like
one
every book
fucking-
I've ever heard of.
yeah,
is on the bestseller list.
It's on the bestseller list. I think the requirements are stupid low, and like there was an episode of the Super Mega podcast where they had Ego Raptor on, Aaron Hansen, and they just like joked about writing a Minecraft fan fiction,
Yeah.
and then publishing it through Game Grumps and everything, and having it sell, and knowing the fans, it would become a #1 New York Times bestseller just based on the fact that they have a platform alone.
Yeah.
Which would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's money laundering.
Okay,
Like,
so
it's a way for campaign money to go through a different funnel.
Probably.
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna speak it into the void, and maybe in 20 years the void will uncover it.
You know what? I would rather have religion back in politics than money be in politics.
Oh, because religion famously left politics.
And
long
religion
ago.
and money
True.
are very separate, as we all know.
Well, they say-
the Catholic Church, no money.
Yeah, they say separation of church and state, but, you know. I'm fucking sorry, you guys.
Fuck, you threw me way off track with that. I had something. Oh, okay. So you know how, like, if you want to be a music artist, you like try. You're like, I guess I'll throw something on SoundCloud. If you're trying to be a filmmaker, if you're, the arts, it's hard to get your stuff seen. It's hard to kind of get out there and everything.
Yep.
Imagine being an indie author. That's got to be the hardest shit in the world because
Yeah,
that's
for
a
sure.
big ask for someone. It's not, here's a piece of entertainment. It's work your mind for a bit, huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
Only about
A
800
year and
pages.
a half?
Yeah.
Yeah, holy
A year
shit.
and a half of solid work. Yeah, but it's got to be a money laundering front. It's got to be.
But what if someone's like just the authors, like the publishing part aside, like just an author trying to make it? Like, what the fuck? What do you do? How
Go
do you
to
do that?
Starbucks and take up the comfy chairs for 3.5 hours?
You just
You go to the
fucking-
library and print off 800 pages of this, and you go, please, someone take this that I've stapled together.
Yeah, well, isn't that how J.K. Rowling got Harry Potter published too?
I don't know. I don't even believe she's real.
I
think
genuinely
she-
don't believe in books.
I think she wrote part of Harry Potter, like the first book, on bar napkins. I think that's true.
I see. Here's the thing: is once you're famous enough, you can make shit up about yourself, and then it'll get added to your wiki page as fact.
Yeah, what famous person has ever sat down for an interview
And been like, no, I just got really lucky.
well, like not
Bo
only that, like,
Burnham.
I got really lucky, and also like, yeah, I pretty much had a huge leg up in this industry. Everyone's like, yeah, like, you know, I had no money in I was actually like eating at soup lines and everything.
I was working
and
as a
I had
waitress
to
in
grind,
LA,
I was
and-
grinding for 150 hours a week, and if you actually name real people, Tay.
Robert Downey Jr. has a redemption story.
Yeah, that's a redemption story, though. That's not like a making it story.
Okay, then what about Bo Burnham?
Okay, so Tyler, you have a topic written down that's like, you don't get to attach yourself to a job label if you did something one time. And for some reason, that's been rattling in my brain all day.
Yep.
Because it feels like a good vent topic.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't it? Well, like, think about it. So,
You got some stuff you want to get off your chest on our, on
well,
our
no, but
comedy
it's just like,
podcast?
when I think back about the people, like a lot of the people that we went to school with, it's a lot of like, oh, I'm the director. It's like figuring out, oh, what's my position going to be? And then we'll kind of like, then we'll worry about making the short film or whatever. So you're like, no, I want to be the director. No, I should be the director of photography. I'm an art designer. No, none of you did anything. No one did anything. None of us know how to do any of these jobs.
Well, then how the fuck are we going to credit who did what?
The credits are the least important thing on
Just
planet
put
Earth.
all of the names on a list. It doesn't matter what their position was. Just put them all on one list.
I guess.
Alphabetical order.
Credits are the
Counter-
dumbest thing on Earth.
Counterpoint. What? No.
For like small projects,
Oh,
you
for
don't-
small projects, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, counterpoint. Say, you know, in this small production, I was just directing, and that's all I did. What's your solution?
That's
for
not
that?
the point, though. It's not. Did
It's
you do a
attaching
jo-
yourself to a
It's
job.
someone being like,
because
oh,
it's
what, like,
once-
what are you? Oh,
Okay.
I'm a director because you directed your one-person music video that you were the only person who, or it was like you and two other people or
it's-
whatever.
The other argument for that is like how much is selling yourself short when you're trying to promote your shit, right? So like if I did a music video and someone was like, "Oh, hey, did you do this music video?" I'm not going to be like, "Yeah, I'm just a fucking idiot who made a music video once." It's like, "Yeah, no, I produced this music video."
If you say action one time for a short film that is horrible, you don't get to go around touting, I'm a director. If you pin one gel to one light, you're not an
You're not
art
a lighting
director.
technician.
Okay,
You're
yeah, I
like,
get that.
oh, we all kind of just helped out.
Okay, I get that.
See, when I
'Cause
made
you wrote it down, so I wanted to know what you had to say.
when I wrote it down, I mostly thought of like, I went on Squarespace and I put my resume online. I'm a web developer.
Oh fuck yeah, no,
like yeah,
fuck that.
I'm a web developer.
Yeah,
I replaced a light bulb in one of those standing lights there. I'm a light tech.
Yeah, I'm an electrician.
Yeah, like I did. No, you're not that. You've done it once. You can put it down as experience.
I think there's one case in life that this works, and that's I drove a pickup truck. I am a douchebag. I think that does correlate.
I
think that does make you.
I think
it's like
it's
a
worth,
one-to-one.
I think it's worth investigating. I think it's
Yeah,
worth
I
having the street teams go out and do the surveys.
Yeah, but you can't just be like, oh, I sniffed once.
But
so
here's
I'm a
the
sommelier.
thing: is that like you can't tell people. You can't tell people that. Yeah, I replaced a light bulb. I'm a light technician, because you're just lying to an individual. But on a resume, go for it.
Oh, so you think you can lie on resumes?
Resumes are always lies. Like resumes are always like, how do I make my customer service job sound much more important than it was?
Team leadership skills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Like then you're just like, you start lying to yourself enough that you believe that that's what you did. You're like, as a sales rep, yeah, I developed new marketing strategies for our team. Yeah, I'll write that down.
Because you were like, Dana, go get some new cups.
Yep, exactly. that is office development right there. That is team leadership.
Yeah,
I tweet and retweet about 7 things a day. I'm a social media expert.
Exactly. I'm a content coordinator,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
You just got to find a fancy title. Resumes, lie on that shit.
I looked at
Lie, otherwise you'll never get a fucking call back. Do you have 5 years experience? Yes, I do.
I looked at the back end of YouTube once. I am a content analyst.
Yeah.
Well, especially when when there's a job listing and you know you can do it, but then they're like looking for 5 years of experience. Bullshit. I knew that after like 2 seconds. I have 5 years.
Yeah.
Anything to get a foot in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then if you do get found out, like if you say like, oh, I did mess with
This isn't the USA drama Suits, Tori. No one's making sure I went to Harvard.
That's true. But they did make sure he went to Harvard.
Exactly. In the USA drama Suits.
Yeah,
you
and then Meghan
have
Markle
Harvard?
killed him.
Yeah, Meghan Markle killed him.
That's why she had to leave. Go to the...
I didn't
I'm
see
sorry.
any of the last
Tay
season
has something funny to say.
on our comedy podcast.
Hey, you guys. Did you put Harvard on your resume, Tyler? Do you have Harvard on
No,
your
I
resume
was
right
talking
now?
about the USA drama Suits, but I could say that because I can fucking lie about anything and they can't say shit because they're not the fucking cops. They can't just be like, you wrote down that you went to Harvard and you didn't. We're arresting you. No, the worst that can happen is just like, well, we found out you didn't go to Harvard. And it's like, yeah, that might have been a little white lie, but have I not been fucking crushing it? You're not the fucking cops. You can't arrest. What are you going to do?
That's true. They don't have a lot. They don't have
Exactly.
quite the leg to stand on, especially if you go in there and you're just crushing it too.
If I'm fucking
guess.
crushing it, they can't do shit.
and they won't do shit.
I
and
mean,
then,
won't
and then
do
you look
shit.
them dead in the eye and you're like, I'm the boss now. And if you have enough,
And they're not the fucking cops.
no. So what are they gonna do?
Nothing.
Holy shit! I never realized that jobs completely. I don't want to say that actually.
We just,
I don't want to.
all we do is we project our societal norms on these positions. So we believe them to be above us, when in actuality, we can just say, I am that now. I am your boss now. And they aren't the cop, unless they are a cop.
Unless you're
they
a
are
police
the-
officer.
Unless you're a police officer,
Then
don't do this.
Yeah,
they
then-
do have guns.
that's a no-go on the force there.
Okay, also, if any job that has guns involved, then you cannot do that.
That's okay. Yep, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
if you're a gun
Also-
salesman,
Any job that has swords. Shwink! Welcome to Sword Watch, our dedicated deviant detail devoted to bringing awareness to the dangers of life without swords. Now, I got a good one here for you.
so
for
ready.
you
I'm so
fine
ready.
folks. Tay, no peeking ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry.
yeah, Tay, that's a thing we got to talk about as well. You got to stop looking ahead on other people's screens.
I'm sorry.
It ruins the surprise.
Exactly. It
Sorry.
ruins the surprise and the improv on our comedy podcast.
God, I'm so fucking drained.
It's been a rough
Now-
day for you.
It has been a real
You are
rough day
drained,
for me.
but this woman was literally drained of her blood because Lincoln man accused of coming after woman assaulting her with a sword.
There it is.
Now, here's the thing. This is, again, why we advocate that everyone needs a sword. If she would have had a sword, nothing bad would have happened.
Yep.
So this is a little bit older. It
Okay.
wasn't in the past 2 weeks, but it's good.
Okay.
Because it is perfect.
Do we have some good quotes in here?
We'll see.
Okay.
Police arrested a 33-year-old Lincoln man on suspicion of domestic assault Tuesday night after he allegedly cut a woman with a sword. Officer Angela Sands said shortly before 10 p.m., police went to a home near 19th and South Streets after a 33-year-old woman called 911 to say that this man had cut her and his own hand with a sword. She said officers arrived to find a puddle of blood at the front door and Ramsey covered in blood in the living room. He had one sword draped over his back and another sword attached to his belt.
Yes.
This motherfucker was standing there like a samurai.
Yeah,
like he
he
had
was.
one draped over his back, waiting at the front door for the police, and then another sword on his hip. Like, I have mastered this art. You can try and come at me with your guns. They won't do shit because I'm fast as lightning.
What perk did he have to get 2 equipment slots?
I know,
That's some
right?
straight like late game shit right there.
That's late game shit. That's what I'm saying. He was a fucking expert.
Haha, Taylor, your jokes suck and aren't funny. What the fuck was that?
Tyler, was that funny?
That was funny. Officers told him to put down the swords. And he was taken to the hospital. Ramsey's father already had taken the woman to the hospital for her injury. She told police that they had had friends over and they had been drinking and they got into an argument because he was swinging his swords around in the living room. a very reasonable thing to
Yeah.
be upset at.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can you stop swinging your death blades?
Trying to catch one of these blades? Keep talking up. And then
They got into an argument because she had politely asked, hey, how about we don't swing swords in the living room? And these aren't short blades either. These are full katanas. A pretty fucking reasonable request.
how old were they?
In their early 30s.
Jesus.
God, things are not looking
He
good
had
for us.
he had cut his own hand as they wrestled over the sword. When the friend left, the woman said, Ramsey directed his anger at her. She said he had swung the sword, striking the woman above her left eye. When she took cover under a bed, he stabbed through the mattress at her.
Oh my God.
He did not hit, but he did the horror movie shit
Oh my
where they
God.
stabbed the blade through the mattress.
Oh my God.
So you know this son of a bitch was sharpened. This dude was ready for combat.
And he wasn't just trying to maim. That's a killing
That's a
move.
kill move. That's a kill shot right there.
Yeah.
He unlocked that perk and he was going for it. Police arrested him on suspicion of second degree domestic assault, terroristic threats. I'd love to know what he said to the police. And use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony. And they seized 7 katana swords from his home.
Oh my God.
He had not the 1, not the 2, but 7. 7 swords, and he was swinging them around like General Grievous in his living room.
He seriously had been planning this moment for like his
Absolutely.
whole life. He was trying to
Here's
egg
the
her
thing.
on because he wanted her to piss him off.
Don't fucking interrupt me while I'm practicing in my dojo, babe.
Babe, you know it's my dojo. Get out.
Babe, this is my fucking dojo. Get out. I don't care.
Mark, John is over to have a nice game night, and you just whip out your swords.
I'm sick of you. Sing.
I'm so sorry, babe. I'll get out. No, you already closed my chakra. It doesn't matter.
You already closed my chakra. Now I have to go in for the kill move.
His
In order to regain my stamina and mindfulness, I need to kill you.
Babe, where's my whetstone?
his terroristic threats to the police, where as the police kicked down his door, like the guns and everything, like, please don't move. He just like was like slightly turned away, and he turned towards the door with just his head and went, I've trained for this moment all my life.
I'm a gamer.
Pigs, I'm a gamer. And like strikes a pose, goes, not even your entire family can destroy me.
They shoot him in the leg.
He deflects the bullet, though. He cuts the bullet in half, and it goes and hits the girl behind him.
You just shot her. This is your doing.
And then they're like, everyone, unload. So they're all just, and he's just...
No.
Even, like,
he doesn't even move, yet the bullets are like dropping out of the sky, and they're like, what the fuck? What is this guy? He's like, I've mastered the art of moving supersonic. You didn't even see me move.
And
But
then
I cut-
Naruto runs at them.
Oh, and you know he's doing like some fucking whirlwind slashes on them.
Oh yeah, and calling out his moves too.
Oh yeah. He like when he went for the left eye, like when he did the left eye slash, he was like shining slash and like went up.
Yeah. Shining slash. And then the cop's like, oh.
There was a freeze frame.
The cops busted. He's like, finally, a worthy opponent. Thunder tornado whirlwind.
The SWAT come in.
Yeah. And he's just been But he's speaking in Japanese, but the police see subtitles. They're just and it's just like, I've been expecting you.
And they're like, we have to send in the only man for the job. And they have like an alternate him. It's like a trained swordsman.
Shadow version.
Yeah, a trained swordsman that they've been growing in a lab. And he goes in and he's like a little bit bulkier. He's got some metal armor on. And he's got black hair that crosses over one eye.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. Oh my God. I would have just loved to have seen that conversation of just the reasonable request of, hey, maybe don't swing your swords in the living room. There's a lot of valuable
Don't open your
shit.
mouth, babe.
Or I'll fucking close it forever. Kiss my blade.
Just turns into Joffrey.
Kiss it, bitch.
Do it.
So that was
more than your
Sword
life.
Watch.
Yay.
Please, everyone, stay safe out there and make sure that you have a sword with you at all times.
We have
so
one-
this doesn't happen to you.
We have one on set just in case.
Keep one on set.
Just in case Bezos tries to come in again.
No, yeah.
He is.
I fucked that dude
That
up.
motherfucker always comes in, like, without fail.
I fucked him up, though.
Yeah, you did. Last time, you fucked him good.
He walked away and he was like, and the subtitles showed up, I'll be back soon.
Yeah.
He says
What is-
that, he
what does
says
he
that
have
every
against-
2 weeks.
What does he
Yeah.
have against us, though?
I don't know. He's probably worried about our successful podcast.
I mean, I
That's
did
probably
say last podcast that I did liberate an Amazon worker from a factory, so
This
he's
is true.
probably trying to get them back.
That's true. Yeah, he wants to find out where you keep your secret stash of free
Of
Amazon.
liberated
employees.
Amazon. I'm doing like some fucking underground railroad shit, like sneaking them out in the dead of night. Like finding safe places for them. There's like symbols carved into stone of like where to go next.
Yeah.
They're following the dipping gourd. Oh my
God.
North Star. Like if you go north into Canada, he can't get you there.
It'll be 30 leagues. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got something that I saw this week.
Yeah, what'd you see this week?
I guess I'll go on our comedy podcast.
It's your turn to
Yeah,
go on
it's
our
your
comedy
turn.
podcast.
We've established that I can't fucking have a good topic for shit, so.
So I saw just the other day the most incredible sight. I didn't think this was real or it could happen. I saw a horse and buggy with Amish people
Okay.
Okay.
in a Dairy Queen drive-through.
No shit.
Oh.
For sure shit.
Horse and buggy. Like,
Horse and buggy
Okay.
in the drive-through. One, that visual, funny as fuck.
yeah, did you snap a pic?
No, I was driving past.
That's
I
where
wasn't
you-
in the drive-through.
That's an immediate halt, and you gotta snap
Going
that.
60
Not on
on
the
a
main
highway?
road.
Slam them brakes.
But I didn't think that Amish people could eat fast food. I thought that was like a no-no.
This is true because that ice cream isn't made by hand.
See, here's the thing: is that like the whole
It is
point?
at DQ.
The whole
Yeah.
point of the Amish.
No, they make it by hand at DQ.
No, the machines don't. Like the machines
On our comedy podcast.
on our comedy podcast.
So here's the thing: the whole
I
thing
was
about
playing
like.
into a bit, okay? I tried.
Can I continue on our comedy
Yeah,
podcast?
just fucking go on your comedy podcast.
So I thought the whole thing with Amish people was that like they can't take place in any like worldly pleasures because God is above everything and you can't do anything like above God.
Is Amish a religious thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I think Amish is no technological advancements.
Yeah, no, there's
past
no
a certain
technology.
point.
Yeah, there's no
Let's look this up.
technology.
I'm actually curious.
Yeah,
Amish.
let's do some actual research on our comedy podcast.
Fuck it. No, the Amish
So-
all hate everybody, and the Amish.
Tyler, go on.
So, as I was saying, like I thought their whole shtick was that like nothing can be like above God himself, so they can't take place in any like worldly pleasures. They can't even have sex for pleasure. It's got to be just for procreation. Is this evidence that DQ is above God himself? Is Dairy Queen's ice cream so fucking good? Is their soft serve so fucking good that God himself can't even touch that shit?
No. Here's where I think you miscalculated. You thinking, oh, it's the Dairy Queen. They're going there for ice cream. No. They're going there for
Chicken
the chicken
strips.
tenders. Yes.
Yes,
Because the
the
chicken
chicken
tenders,
strip
they come with that garlic bread with it. And
That
oh,
Texas toast, that Tejas toast.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But
that's above God.
Also-
that is above God.
that
I will-
soft
I will
serve,
concede
those
that.
blizzards, fuck.
Yeah, I want to believe that the worker did like the little flip thing and they shit themselves.
I was gonna bring that up. Yeah.
yeah,
They called like, this is the work of Lucifer, and then they like threw a pitchfork at the employee.
Yeah.
because they don't have guns.
or they were on the I don't remember what it's called, but when they take a year when they turn like 16 to go out
pilgrimage,
Yeah, they
I don't-
Oregon Trail.
yes,
Yeah,
Oregon
yeah,
Trail.
the
They're
Oregon
out on the
Trail.
Oregon Trail.
Yep.
And I didn't know that they couldn't have sex for pleasure, but while they're out in the real world at 16, not legally, but theoretically they
Careful.
could. Let's say it's 18. I don't know much about the Amish. They're 18. They're
It
out
is
there.
16.
I think they're born 18
Oh.
They have to be. Yeah.
because who the fuck would just willingly?
It's the
be
most
like,
unsettling birth you've ever seen. It's just a grown man like, ah!
he comes out with a Bible. It's
got
gotta
like
be the
and a
old
full beard
old
already?
text. Yeah,
But so many of them go back to the Amish communities after that.
Because it's all they know.
Yeah, but if you go out into the real world, you never masturbated or fucked, you fuck once, you're going to go back
I'm
to that?
never
No,
going back.
absolutely not.
Which leads me to
That's
believe
the best
none
shit.
of the Amish ever fuck.
No.
I'll take that bold stance here on Baseless Claims. The Amish don't fuck.
Okay, this is like an episode of X-Files.
Yes.
Because then, like, how are they recreating?
They're not. They're stealing children. They go into the real world and they steal kids because they want to make those kids. They want to bring them. Yeah, they want to make them farmhands. They want to bring them under God's
Free
light.
labor.
Free labor.
Holy shit, the Amish are kidnapping children.
Yes.
Do we know about this?
Yeah, they just
Does
want-
anyone else know about this?
They're like, you're going to build a barn in a day. And they're like, I don't think I want to. Where's my mommy? And then they just smack them.
no, they're stealing babies.
They say,
so that's
God's
all
your
they
mommy.
know. Holy shit.
I think
But
deeper
that
than
doesn't
I
change
thought.
the fact that Dairy Queen soft serve is literally above God himself.
Apparently.
And those
Yeah.
chicken strips. Because holy fuck, that honey mustard, that does not come from this planet. That no.
Yeah.
That is particles and molecules from another fucking galaxy.
Yeah, it's sort of like meteorite dust dipped. Kind of give it that extra little bit.
Ooh, that's probably their flavor of the month.
Cosmic, yeah.
Yeah, like cosmic meteorite dust.
Yeah.
It's just unsettling to think of a horse and buggy going through a drive-through, though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
horrible. Imagine what the workers thought. They were like, Jessica, this is never
Can we
happened.
serve them?
Are we allowed to? Is
Are
this
we
a
allowed-
test?
Yeah, is this like?
Are they the Amish police?
Yeah, no. Well, like, is this DQ corporate like testing us because they can't accept like people walking through, but they're like they had to go to their manager like, weird question. Do horses count as a vehicle?
And their manager is
What the?
yeah, and their
fuck?
manager is like, I don't know. That's for you to decide, not me.
Oh shit!
If they were fucking with them, they should have they would definitely just go all the way where the two Amish people on the buggy, they're gonna go ahead and say their order and stuff, and then
As soon as they turn the ice cream over and then go to hand it to them, they pull out guns and badges that say
their badges,
DQ
yeah,
on them,
yeah.
and they're just like, "Happy taste good, motherfucker!" Like, put them up. Like, we are here. We're the Dairy Queen police, and you failed the corporate test.
you fucked up, cap them up.
Cap 'em
no,
up.
they're gonna be like, oh, so will that complete your order? And the Amish people are gonna, they're gonna test them back. That's a little rude. You didn't ask the horses what they wanted. And then they just sit there
I was gonna-
silently staring at the horse, then at
Imagine-
the worker, then at the horse, then at the worker, and just see if they do it.
Can I get you anything?
It's like
Welcome
Amish
to Dairy Queen.
prank
We're happy.
videos.
Amish prank videos.
That is a subsection of
love
YouTube that needs to be created, and I know just the channel to do it.
It's a series of sketches
Where can we get a buggy?
from the Amish.
Yeah.
They're stealing our babies. We can take a few buggies.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Where do we get beards? I cannot naturally grow one.
They make
Nah, I
those
can't
like
either.
stringy ones that you like string over your ears.
We steal the beards from the Amish.
That's
They're
true.
stealing our
Oh,
babies.
yeah.
I don't actually never mind. I don't want to say this. Yes. So can you offer a baby? Like if you have a baby, but you're like, we didn't want to get an abortion, but we also like adoption. That's a huge process.
And that's why the government doesn't allow, why it's such a process to adopt a child, because they don't want the Amish getting them.
No,
my
or
God.
they don't. Here's the thing. All those kids go missing in the adoption services
Yeah.
because of the Amish.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that the adoption industry was basically invented by someone who was literally kidnapping babies?
That doesn't
Huh.
shock me.
Not
but
at all.
Yeah, the modern adoption system was established by someone who was just going around to hospitals making sure that poor people would just sign these documents that they thought were just medical things. Nope, it was a document giving up parental control of your baby. We're taking your baby now because rich people will buy that baby.
Well,
The American
they'll have a better
dream.
life.
They will have a better
Always a silver lining on that
yeah.
poop cloud, you know?
How do we get rid of the Amish? We have the
I think
technology,
total
literally.
nuclear annihilation is.
We have the
probably,
technology,
good.
literally. I think we could probably just blow their fucking mind by showing them HBO.
Yeah.
Like a place
Yeah.
full of sin.
I was going to suggest an EMP, but that wouldn't really work.
No,
No, not on them. Not
Yeah,
on
no,
them.
no,
Well,
no.
it is an entirely wood structure, so a little spark here, and then
True, that all goes up.
But they can just rebuild it in a day.
shit, they're so fucking fast. God
Well, it's
damn
all
it.
fucking free child labor.
Yeah, yeah.
They have free fucking labor whenever they need it. They are unstoppable. We've been going after Al Qaeda this whole time. We didn't even fucking think about the Amish. They're in our own backyards, literally.
That's what I think it is. I think when the Amish go out on that little pilgrimage journey, we just have to offer
We have
each
to
and every.
fucking ambush them.
I was gonna say we offer
Make them
each.
fucking afraid. No, don't come out of your fucking community. What do you need to come into the real world for? I thought you guys were self-sufficient.
What if they come out
Go
though?
back to your fucking woods.
What if they come out though and they're just like, help me? Do you help them?
No,
If
if
you
they're
want-
fucking Amish, they're a plant. They're a double agent.
If you want to get rid of the Amish, Tyler, that's what I've been trying to say. Is you gotta offer each and every one of them sex, and then they'll never go back Amish. Done in a matter of years.
Here's an idea I had a couple days ago to make sure that people don't get into weird shit in their teenage years. I think we just have to, like, at 16, like, everyone fucks. Like, when you turn 16, you fuck. So then when someone's like, hey, do you want to go LARP in the woods or something? Then you're like, no, thanks. I've had sex before, and I'd like to keep doing that. So I'm going to avoid that shit.
Yeah. Hey, look, I drew a fuzzy cartoon character that
With boobs.
with boobs. Nope. Real person.
Nope, I've had sex before, so I'd like to continue to do that, so I'm not going to do weird shit.
And that's how we start the onslaught of total furry annihilation.
Well, not onslaught of total furry annihilation. It's how we eliminate just becoming.
Me. It's how you eliminate me. I get the bit.
And
I
pony
get
and
it.
bronies.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Get rid of those.
Just
guys.
like
It's not just
it's
you,
how
all
we get rid
furries.
of it's how we get rid of
all
every
furries.
weird niche like community of just like, hey, do you want to jack off to this edit I made of a pony with a butthole? No thanks. I've had sex before, and I'd like to keep doing that. And I'm worried that if anyone saw me with that, they wouldn't have sex with me.
But
that's sex is pretty dope.
That could go tits up so easily, though.
Yeah, literally tits up because you're fucking instead of drawing furry.
But what
porn.
if it's like, oh, okay, I'm actually gonna have sex? Huh? That didn't quite do it for me.
yeah.
Then,
Yeah, then we have a problem on our hands.
yeah.
No, here's the thing. I think if you come, you're never gonna think. If you come, you're in it for life. Like the first time you do it, you're just like, yeah, I want to do everything I can to keep doing that.
Well, I think we should.
But what if the thing that you're outlawing or killing or whatever the fuck you want to
Outlawing. Well, not outlawing. We're just
Makes-
discouraging.
do? What if that makes you come though?
Ooh, a discourage kink. Band name?
Wait.
Eh.
That's
Well, no, that's why we do it at 16 before people get into the weird shit.
Well, like,
Ooh, I think you're overshooting that age a little bit.
yeah. What's so wrong with like some weird?
Because I think
shit?
a lot of it's like some traumatic thing happens to you as a kid. Like, oh no, I accidentally tipped over a shelf and I got covered in stuffed animals and I was trapped under them for 2 hours before my mom saved me and brought me a popsicle. And now,
And that popsicle, I will say, the act was very fallacious. So that popsicle was very phallic as well, and I was already thinking about the stuffed animals and having a phallic object in my mouth. It did not help.
and so that leads to the kink of only liking cold dick.
See, we can do cold dick just as long as it's not wolf dick.
Yeah, I think that's agreed.
Like, I know that, like, in my soul, I am an African desert wolf. No, you're definitely not. I think I told you the other week that, like, being, like, saying that, like, no, like, I know that I am a flying squirrel or something. It's basically just astrology, but you want to be more unique than astrology.
Yeah.
It's like, you see, everyone's kind of on the astrology train. I'm gonna be a raven or something. I'm gonna be an animal.
yeah, like, oh, you're a Sagittarius. Well, I'm a rabbit.
Yeah, you're a Sagittarius. I'm a red fox. What's cooler? That's how people get into it.
You firmly believe that?
I don't know. I'm just saying things on our comedy podcast.
I firmly believe we should get out of this
Yeah,
episode.
we definitely need
Speaking
to.
of firm, I still
Holy
really
shit.
regret that boner from when I was 15. Again, going back to what we were originally talking about, you're never going to forget them. Just try not to get well, actually, maybe you can get a boner in front of them. Who knows? It might go well.
Or they might just be nice and not say anything. Holy shit, I just remembered. Did you guys see Meg's comment on our sad calendar thing?
No, what was it?
Her idea for a sad calendar was the before and after we dropped the bombs on Japan.
See, I was avoiding the edginess.
But they picked it up. You dropped the mantle, but they picked it right back up because we had a couple pretty dark.
Yeah.
It happens.
God.
I love it.
Like the first. Okay, I can't get into that. That's too much.
Like when it makes sense, I was like, oh, I get why she likes us now. Like, you are also really fucked up.
You're on the same train track.
Yeah.
And that only means we're heading towards a very disastrous collision.
Yeah.
Which means we should hop off this train.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening and or watching to this comedy podcast, wherever you may be listening and or watching it. If you're listening to us on a platform where you can leave a rating and or a comment of some sort, please go ahead and do so. It really boosts us up and gets us onto curated lists.
Did you forget the word review?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, leave us a review. It really boosts us, helps us spread out to the masses so we can get more people talking about us. And if you want to show us to your friends, go ahead. And if you're too intimidated to show an hour-long podcast to your friends, just choose your favorite 10-minute segment or 5 minutes or even a minute.
We time code everything.
Yeah,
You'll be able to find it.
We post stuff on Twitter too. Speaking of which, all of us are on Twitter, and so is Shapeless. So go ahead and tweet at any one of us or at the show, and we will be sure to get back to you when we can. And thanks again so much.
Let's end the Amish.